Hello, chat. Welcome to week 7 of Aurora Esports. Magic Tigers versus the Stinkers. Your host Fire with co-caster Neptune.
Hello, what's up?
Started a little late here, so we just got to go right in.
Yeah, a little bit of an NA prod. But I'm really excited about this matchup. You know, just another fantastic week for Aurora Esports, right?
The voice in my head's echoing.
Same here.
But yeah, this should be a good match. The Stinkers just got a trade for Buns Bronson here. I don't know if you know Neptune, he won the championship last season.
Oh, we got a goat here then.
Yeah, so
we got LeBron in our midst.
So someone, I mean, we're both rookies, but I assume he probably comes highly regarded. I haven't played with him yet, but
yeah, no, I'm really excited to see how teams play now that the Dallas tournament's kind of underway. I wonder how many teams are gonna be turning to this like Mog style
or even Farah too, right?
Yeah, or just even sticking to their guns. Yeah, I think that's like important in like a league like this. Just sticking to your comps, sticking to your guns, right?
I'm assuming Friday we might see some Farah from your team, right?
Maybe. Who knows? And hey, there's always a possibility, but nonetheless, let's focus on this game in hand. You know.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so from the Stinkers, we look like a Sigma May comp, and then from Magic Tigers, right? It's a double hit scan with Ram, or I guess now it's
baiting you.
Yeah, I'm getting baited here. Maybe I'll just shut up until they walk out.
Yeah, so we're just seeing this like normal style of Ram versus Sigma.
They're taking high ground here, just poking out. I mean, Sig really enjoys this kind of angles. I'm wondering how the May is gonna fare into this.
Yeah, I think the May is gonna be like doing a great job at trying to capture their rush. And
Iceblock already forced.
Probably a wall comes out.
Wall, none of your still goes down. Lamp is out. Ooh, big kill on the Bab. No contest. Oh no, we got Tracer on. Med has a crazy angle on high ground there. Can't push him off that. Really scrappy fight here. Looks like a win for the Tigers.
Yeah,
which is actually kind of interesting. They lost Bap really early.
Yeah, especially I mean Nuttier too got lost on just all that like stabilizing against that brawl. I think really hurt them. And as we're seeing right now, just like another punish on Nuttier, getting that block force, and then just capitalizing on them right away.
Yeah, that's a rough stagger. Still plenty of time though.
Yeah, I think it's really rough to play this like slow May comp into a brawl if you're like more like a spam version of the comp, right? You don't have like a trigger to go with you on your walls, like as well, right? But this Mario wall could probably come out well.
Early lamp from the Stinkers. Tracer on the flank. Tracer recall already forced. They're chasing.
Yeah, Red Cat's just going in with this ult and gets past window, but dies immediately.
And they're just cleaning up now.
Yeah, even though Red Cactus died like that early, like the amount of space he made past that window was just so effective for the side of the Tigers. Going to this next fight, it's gonna be really hard. They really gotta play for this like nuttier Blizzard to do like a combo
El
with Flux and
you see Elko on
Neil.
this big flank
Yeah,
here with the
yeah,
high
he's gonna
noon.
get it.
High noon out. Oh,
2K.
big! And he might also get Milo as well. Oh, wow.
Yeah, what an amazing
I
fight
mean,
by
whoever
Elko.
checks that corner there.
Yeah, it's really difficult for the side of the Stinkers to build their ult economy up and really get a decent fight with it.
I mean, it's just it's a 2-on-4 right now. Just one, yeah. It's just a fight, yeah.
Yeah, the tempo that the Tigers are taking this out is just impeccable. Just getting those like amazing fights with like Window and like High Noon, especially. Just getting that 2K instantly. It's just
Yeah,
so effective for them.
yeah. I remember I filled for the Magic Tigers, and one of their big goes was on the slows. I realized that they put I should be putting a lot more value on the slows on the Ram, because I remember I used to just like throw it out, but they used it almost as like an engage, and it seems like it works really well.
Yeah, now we're going on this like Winston mirror, and I'm wondering how like the Stinkers like more brawl like dive would work into their flow on a break. I mean, it's gonna be like a really interesting matchup.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big fight for high ground here. Looks like a full dive versus like a hit scan hybrid. Oh, Sonic gets killed on the rotation here. Red Cactus jumps in. I mean, this is... Yeah, just a little slow on the rotate. That's probably the difference between the Lucio and the Brig, right?
Two of those Tigers still gonna try for this win here.
Yeah, point being forced, Red Cactus and Elko going in. They both die as the whole team turns. And they actually flip the point here, yeah.
Yeah, just like this version of like the speed comp is gonna be like really effective against the team like the Tigers here. Just like being able to try to 5-man int and run it down at any target, and it's really important that the backline from the Tigers just live and stabilize and build up to these like ultimate fights where they should be able to carry through.
Yeah, on like high ground points like this, do you have a preference versus like the Brig and Lucio into this?
Not really. Like, it's just important that the Tigers just play slow, prioritize their life. I think this rotation is very scary that they're getting into, and the Stinkers should have been able to look to hit this rotate with their ults a lot sooner. But this is like perfect spot, and just seeing who gets capitalized on. Counter dive goes on to Met, but Met falls to Elko.
They're trying to turn this around with Rush. See, supports are just hanging out inside. Beat as well. They get the kill onto Sonic. Nano coming in from the Magic Tigers. Looks like Elko can't do anything with his. Milo just runs away. And actually works out in their favor.
Yeah, no, that investment from the side of the Tigers was really unfortunate, but that being said, the Stinkers did have to double support ult, but Fish has this amazing primal. It's just looking to capitalize on Elko here. And will probably continue with this primal.
Pulse out,
get it forced out.
Forces rally. Primal from... Ooh, Sonic dies again. Blade coming out on the Met, gets to confirm. This is Milo dies. Pulse coming out again. Wow, a lot of ults this fight.
Enemy detected. Objective secure. Let's come together.
Yeah, it's gonna be really important how they prioritize just killing Red Cactus when they go in with this primal off of their dive. The Stinkers should be able to do well as long as they pave this way for Met to be their carry.
I mean, yeah, I agree. You just gotta set Met up on this corner here. Slide already used early. Looks like the Tigers are just gonna kind of chill.
Yeah, they're just gonna look for this dive here. They're just getting set up onto men. Hopefully chase them into spawn with this Primal Rage.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Tigers here, you gotta play super safe. You can't lose another fight.
There's an enemy here.
Alco kind of caught out here. He's a dash away. Pulse out on the red cactus. Forces Primal.
Amazing suit is onto Milo, and just, as you're seeing, just to stabilize, peel red cactus. And shortly but surely, we will see a Met over.
Oh, now ults are coming out.
And just
You
forcing
see Rush
point,
and OC.
AC.
But they just
Got this balls.
just ignore it. Even trade,
Yeah, this
but they're just leaving points. Ooh, hard target's booped out. Oh, and they can't go back to protect. Still do 2 DPS alive. Primal has to get forced.
Fish has got to get one here at least, and I don't think he's gonna be able to. Just
I
gotta
think he's just
stabilize
playing
on
to
this
live.
side of the point now.
Yeah, and it's just they get another fight out of this. Just because they didn't fight point, right?
I wouldn't say that, but it was like really messy, and they just needed more kills and force point a lot more. And just this rally.
Blade rally coming out.
Yeah.
Blows up Fish. Nuttier dies and Net as well. And it looks like they're turning this 99-0.
Yeah,
And
the pivotal
Magic
moment
Tigers
in
full
that
cap.
series was the hard tornado onto their dive with the rush, and forcing out Suzu and being able to nano the brig. And even though they did end up dying, like that sustain and that survivability that just prolonged that fight just helped them win it out. And here's that
we can
amazing
see
fight
the
2K.
sign
That's a bee in your bonnet.
Unfortunately, no 3K, so probably not in the montage for the week.
in. Oh, that's gotta be in there.
Hopefully, it should be.
Well, we won't see this montage for another 2 or 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause this is the first one of week 7.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be a long one until we see anything. That being said, what do you think the Stinkers should be doing going to this next map choice?
I mean, yeah, this is a good question. I feel like it seems like the heroes that were playing wanted to play at different paces, right? They're playing with like a Sig Mei comp, and like you said, the Mei gets the wall off, but there's no one to kind of force anyone who got walled off. There's no tank to walk in, and Sig wants to poke.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think it's just synergy as well, right? They have a new teammate and they have a ringer. Yeah, so there's probably something there as well.
Wait, I
haven't
just
played
realized,
enough.
is the Tigers, is this the first time they don't have a ringer? Or is Elko a ringer?
No, Elko's on the team.
So
This
wait,
might be the first. This is all their team.
shit. No Magic Tiger ringers.
Well, yeah, because they, right? Because they're like dominating, and they just have ringers half the time, right?
Yeah, I mean, at least that was like what Ward told me. And just most of these games from the Tigers have been with at least one ringer. But it's really nice to see a full roster and just have that amazing comeback. And honestly, I'm expecting like some sort of more spammy map. I would see like maybe a Midtown come through. Maybe a dive. I could imagine Stinkers just still continuing to keep up this dive look into the Tigers. That being said, I don't know if they want to go like a pure dive map and really take that on a brig mirror or not, but there's an option.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hard Charge was getting a lot of value on Ana there, right?
Mhm.
Forcing out Suzu almost every fight with those big nades.
Yeah, like we said, that like last fight was just amazing from Harchar to force that out. And yeah, we're getting like the Blizzard World treatment to either play that Sig version or that what's it called? Or the dive look even.
Yeah, I mean spoiler alert, we see Elko moving on to tank, which probably means a Doomfist
Yeah.
incoming. I wonder how they're gonna be able to handle this.
Yeah, I am too. Actually, I'm just I don't know. I disdain Blizzard World. I hate this map with all my heart. I even lost it in Pugs. You know, this map has just been a curse for my Overwatch career personally. This
Oh
disgusting
yeah,
map.
I remember I was playing Winston. I was having a lot of fun, and then Fedora went Bastion, just ruined my day.
Hey, you still won the Blizzard World in Pugs. Come on.
Grr, Fedora. Oh, maybe they're changing maps again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there tasty backsies here? I don't think that seems appropriate, but they're JK.
I mean, the thing is like, because now after they see the swaps, or Stinkers pick the map, Magic Tigers get to change their lineup. So they already changed their lineup, and now Stinkers see that, and then they change the map. I feel like that's probably not fair.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah, the voices tell me they can change their comp again.
Yeah, I mean, we're still probably gonna see. Yeah. And we're probably still gonna see Elko on the Doom anyways, regardless. I know they did that look on Parasio, against what was last week's team for them?
Aligatos maybe?
No.
That was the week before.
Was it? No, the Bunger Brigade.
Bunger,
That's
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering, do you think is the Magic Tigers, is their plan just putting Alco in on dive maps and then Wrecked Cactus in for the Brawl poke maps?
Yeah, 100%. I think so too. I mean, this is the same look they gave the Bunger Brigade all last week. Just like when they go to dive, they try Elko. If more like Brawl centric maps, they do Red Cactus in.
Yeah, now we see Zinth playing the Pharah here. I wonder if this is OWCS inspired.
Nah, this not. He's a Pharah player.
This is a Zinth classic.
Yeah, this is a Zinth classic. As we learned from the interview last week, actually, Zinth maintained like top 500 with a Pharah OTP account. I'm not sure what season, what year, but he did it, and he did it to perfection. Especially last week when they were going against a hard opponent, and
yeah. How do you play Pharah differently with this non-mercy, like in Overwatch 2?
It's a lot more like spammy and looking to dive, and that's even what we saw from the Overwatch CS game with like the mod comps, like just being able to dive and go in with your team and be a nuisance effectively.
Yeah, as we can see this, we get Fish just blows up from that anti-nade again from Harchar. You can see same thing where Zinth is just shooting down main and just getting so much value.
Yeah.
Met's flanking and living.
Yeah, just playing for the spam and just hopefully Alco either follows up, peels, or whatever they want to do. They control the tempo, and all they gotta do is decide whether they want to engage or peel back Fish and their dives.
Kind of like this, just kind of just ignoring Met here until he poses a threat on point, right? And then they force him out. The Magic Tigers just seem so methodical with how they play.
Oh, 100%.
It always seems like there's a reason for like why they're playing somewhere, what they're doing. Seems like Stinkers are trying to take high ground here. Up on a mini flank. Dive goes in. Anti and solo ulted. We'll be seeing you, Fish.
And we're probably going to see a nano onto Alco here to maintain and win this fight here.
Yeah, there it is, yeah. Beat comes out. I'm not sure if this is a win the fight.
But Stingers are for sure gonna make it as messy as they possibly can. Going in, like, we're just gonna be playing for this Kiriko ult, probably the force point or even look to go high. Elizabeth swaps over this cast, and I think they're gonna really try to play for this high, force out Zinth, and then be able to maintain point pressure with this Kiriko. And I'm excited to see how they maintain to do that with like Sonic Ronic coming up to their ult, Elko, and Asmodeus like having their ults here too. Just look to punish this rotate.
Elko in, punishing the rotate, just like you said, gets 3. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if you can 5 walk into that with a Doom Fist, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be mostly difficult. It's gonna be like a lot of baiting Elko and baiting the enemy team, and then trying to Suzu the anti, and then all while you're doing that, you're just maintaining and trying to keep away from this
here. It looks like they're pushing in here. Can Asmodeus get out? It looks like he can.
Yeah. And all while they're doing this, just building up that another nano, and that's gonna be really scary.
Nano, and they're just chewing the clock. Fish jumping up here, Sonic getting out. Ooh,
what a
here's
great
Lois
play
use
from the
cleanse.
Stinkers here.
Fish in and dies again.
Fish had a ult, but then he is because he probably got roared.
And now just clean up on point.
Yeah, I actually love the play from the Stinkers though, to take that high ground TP to the Winston and Kiriko rush. I think that's the exact approach that you want to see from the Stinkers. It's just a bit unlucky that Sonic Ronic had that ult, Elko being able to disrupt, and a little bit unfortunate that the rest of the team of the Stinkers can't go into that rush.
Magic Tiger's just doing a great job of surviving this dive. So we see Nano Doom coming in. Winston, Anti, Hardchar falls. Both supports are down for Magic Tigers. This could be winnable. There's a 1v1 going on. Met's 1, Met dies.
3v3.
Point.
Zen has Barrage. Will they be able to capitalize and get it clean?
They got ults here. Not even need this last fight, so. Wow. They live that even without sports.
Yeah, no, what an impressive defense from the side of the Tigers. Just being able to bully every rotation the Stinkers throw at them, and any of the ult fights they have a perfect response, whether it be Echo with the peel, Sonic Ronic with the rally, or just natural, just like Zinth just solo barraging their Winston.
Yeah, the peel has been insane from the side of the Magic Tigers. Like, Fish going in just by himself on Winston, like, he doesn't have enough help. Maybe if I were them, I might try and play a different like dive, right? Because the Tracer can't really get up to that high ground. I maybe be playing like an Echo or a Genji.
Yeah, I mean, even like the cast of most importantly, like you can't like get up to that high with the cast. It's gonna be really difficult, right?
Yeah, it's just hard to help Fish there.
Yeah.
Especially when he just gets insta-antied, you know, solo barrage, rallied. Yeah, it's
bashed. Like everything up there, you know. But that being said, just seeing this more spam heavy centric defense hold. And I like the splits that they're doing on high ground so far.
I was gonna say the same thing. I think this.
Yeah.
Oh, and.
Oh, they give it up.
They
give all the splits.
Yeah, as we say that, then they go 4-1. I think having Milo on the far high ground is probably much better.
Yeah, I mean it's scary. I mean, as we're seeing this
TP coming in, just TP top. Maybe we were chewing our words a little bit. I think Milo would have blown up there.
Yeah.
But
I think
force point. What
can you do? Just drop and then TP high, and they're looking
to Milo dies from TP top. I mean, they're just getting gunned down from high ground. There's a Sim Torb 1v1 going on top. Looks like the Sim comes out winning. Looks like it's a free cap, yeah. I don't think they were expecting a TP strat there.
Yeah, no, that is very hard. That's very hard to counter strat or counter comp regardless, right? I think that's just a very hard
Yeah, because the whole thing about taking Numbani is having like you said, splits on the high ground, and they just 5 TP'd that high, and there's nothing you can do. You have to force point.
Yeah, no, finding an answer to that comp would have been just a miracle, I would say. And Tigers just allow themselves to run that type of comp and win out just because they had such an amazing defense there.
Yeah, that's true as well. It looks like the Stinkers are just trying every comp they can find, right? They took Nuttier out for Elizabeth's boyfriend, and then now they're swapping. Oh wait, maybe they're doing a different swap. Never mind, they're doing the same swap, and then Elizabeth back in for Nuttier, or Elizabeth back out for Nuttier. And then Coliseo here. What are we thinking about this? Obviously the Stinkers picked that. They just want to go back to a pokier comp.
Yeah, either probably to a poker comp for sure. And as we're seeing, Red Cats come in for that more probably brawl type of look. But even then, we can still see, as we saw on Oasis, that amazing like on a brig monkey kind of dive.
Yeah, do you think we're going to be seeing another Sig May like we saw in Oasis?
I could see that being the case, and I think it would work pretty well as long as the side of the Stingers need to just kind of play to capture their like rush, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of like looking to engage and wall off a choke, you gotta just play to split whoever rushes you and try to burn them. And I think they were even trying to play for that on the first, but Nuttier just got the May block forced, and the wall breaks like pretty soon because of all the target focus from the Tigers.
Yeah, so you recommend like letting the tank walk in and then you're walling off instead of trying to take like a proactive wall?
Yeah, I'd say so. Like, I think the Stinkers just have to really play more of this like spam type of like May Sig comp, and then force the Tigers to make a rotate through Narnia to get to them, and then they can like use their wall once the Tigers use all their resources and capitalize off of them. That being said, what are we gonna see?
I know, time will tell, right?
And I'm expecting like more like a Ram and then say comp as we saw in the first map probably.
Yeah, I would have to agree with this as well. I'm wondering if Elko plays Hanzo here. Well, and speak of the devil.
The devil is met.
Looks like exactly. Or are you talking like met like Sojourn or like?
Nah, sorry, I meant like just
Yeah, no.
the comps ideas that we talked about being met.
Yeah, that's some W casting from us.
Yeah. That being said, though, the Tigers are more on a spam DPS into that like Sig comp, and at least personally, I would not like that. I mean, let's see if this Widow can find amazing picks from the pressure that Red Cats is going to provide from the front line.
Yeah, Fish taking a lot of space here. He gets Alco almost one, but they can't confirm. Wall coming out on a Red Cactus. Red Cactus stun. Leap onto Fish. Oh, barely misses the nade. Could have been big. Fish low. Fish dies. It looks like it should just be clean up. Wall onto Red Cactus again. Lamp comes out. Lamp from both sides. And Nuttier dies here too.
I know we talked a little bit about the way those singers want to play, but to be honest, with the DPS of Widow and Hanzo, that might not be their correct play to play that slow. And otherwise, like, I could see Elko and Asmodus being able to pop off and more some, right? So I'm kind of glad they were trying to take a fast approach, but that being said,
yeah,
the Sinker's getting fit split, and
that gets staggered again.
Yeah, this Alco flank with Synth and Alco are just incredible.
And Wreck Cactus walking main as well. Milo's kind of split, doesn't know who to heal. Lamp comes out into Fish. Trying to keep Fish up. And he goes down again. Yeah, I think on that first point, walking up to, well, Coliseum is just like a rough map in general. But walking up and taking that like that close corner, you're opening yourself up to so much more spam. And Fish just loses his shield instantly and then gets poked out.
Yeah.
Mail, Nano, oh wow. So
yeah,
we see Mail, Nano, we see Ram. Oh my gosh. Your Rat Cactus just walks in, kills both sports. Looks like just a cleanup on points again.
Yeah, the Tigers are just setting themselves up perfectly to keep up with their ults, to keep up tempo, space, and trying to find space for their snipers. And as we're seeing, Asmodeus just top left looking for this flank, and they should hear him now that they pop their ultimate.
I think Met sees it. Met goes up to contest. Asmodeus runs off. Let's see, and there's a fight going on point as well. Asmodeus goes down to Met. Red Cactus and Zenth backing up. I think this is the right move, yeah.
Yeah, I love the swap from Fish to just mirror this from Matra. And I'm really confident that they can do way better. And Elko just finds an amazing pick onto Nuttier.
Yeah, as he's trying to rotate, and then they can just fight this. Now they're fighting main. Asmodeus on the cast now. Oh, Fish just blows up again. Big anti on the Elizabeth's boyfriend. Oh my gosh.
Just continuing to find these picks on their disengage is just incredible from Elko here.
Dragon coming out here just to probably get more cart progress.
And we're probably going to see a hard chart window here come out here soon.
I'd have figured it's got to be why they're playing somewhere up. Wall comes out. OC, there's the window you're talking about. May goes down.
Yeah,
Elko on this crazy flank. Yeah.
He gets got out.
If he gets another kill there, I don't know what I would do. We see Fish taking a lot of damage. So Ram 1v1 going on right now. Zinth dies as well. Looks like this is going to be one for the Stinkers.
And it's just seeing if Red can just find any trades, which no, he can't. You know, just going to the sus fight is going to be really important that Milo and Nuttier just try to shut down Red Cactus as much as possible. And as we're seeing, Zinth switch to the Zen, just trying to play for this more like harder spam look and just playing for these picks that their team has been able to do so far.
Yeah, Rally coming out here. Red Cactus pops his ult. Oh, okay. Lucio dies, and we see Zen also going down. Red Cactus actually ends up dying here as well. This is a 3v2 on cart. Mail invested here. Looks like they can get a kill into Elko.
Harchar won.
Oh wow, yeah. Harchar and Asmodeus both won. But they're both too scared to push. Jedi coming out. Oh my god. It's a ballsy Deadeye and I love it.
Yeah, no, I love the approach that the Singers had. It just seemed like they didn't have enough ults to keep going and be able to counter ults like Red Cactus, for instance, right?
Yeah, this is the problem with push, right? I mean, they have to win, what, 3-4 fights in a row?
Yeah, each fight is going to be really stressful and hard, right?
Yeah. Fish gets low. They had to use beat to keep him up.
Zinth
And they're
falls.
walking in. Get the kill onto Zinth. Window comes out. Fish goes down. Parchar goes down. I mean, Magic Tigers are doing a great job keeping this as scrappy as possible.
Elizabeth's BF just went crazy, just gaining those fine two and hopefully helping their team clean up. Going into this next fight, it's going to be really important that either Fish or Met just be able to find a way to open this up for their team without Alco or Zinth popping off. And as on the side of the target, it's just closing this Transcendence to match any ultimate that the Sinkers throw at them, whether it be Met's ult or Fish. And yeah, it's just really important that the Sinkers play this slow game, build Nutty ult, and Milo's ult here too.
Yeah, and this is a great angle on the top here. Fish almost just explodes. He has to use ult to keep himself up. And he just lives on point. Ice block forced. Alpha on this crazy flank in the back. Gets Fish almost one. As Modis goes down. Fish still so low and Alco on this flank. Alco and Zinth.
Yeah, just keep on chasing with their ultimate. And Zinth's late with the trans on their team.
Yes.
And Fish is gonna go try to shut down Alco. Can Alco find any trades? No, he can't.
I mean, if I'm Magic Tigers, you just save ults because you have so many.
You take that.
Yeah, there's so many fights here that they still have to win.
And it's really important, like, someone else takes this payload so Elizabeth's BF can build that beat for this annihilation. And if I'm the Sinkers, I'm trying to probably run away from this fight, either through coast or something.
Yeah, High Noon coming out here. Gets Elizabeth's boyfriend to half. Wreck Cactus is still in. We see Alco on another flank. Beat coming out. Walking up, you get Ram ult as response. Ice block is used again. Red Cactus gets low, but then they use window or lamp to keep him up. Alco ends up dying on this flank.
And as we're seeing, the card is just being stolen. The card is just being stolen.
Oh my god, yeah.
And now Met's alone and may fall to the Zinth. Zinth overshouts for that.
Oh, it gets Met.
Alright, the Tigers just need a clean fight, or a clean wipe here, and just get going for the next, that being said, it's gonna be looking like the Stinkers have the advantage here with their ultimates closing. The only way the Tigers can turn from this is just an amazing window from Harchar.
Yeah, they're taking this fight early with no supports here. Oh, Nuttier walks in a little too far. Gets exposed, dies. That was Zinth on a flank too, right?
I believe so. Yeah, the Tigers just have an amazing setup now. Just being able to open the way with this window, and then Alco is probably gonna find an amazing blade mid-fight. You know, call him proper. He's gonna go, and he's searching for one kill right now on the high ground onto Met, and he finds it. And he's probably gonna
Ram. We see Ram walking in on the supports. Blade comes out. Oh, Alco dies, but not before getting the Lucio. Rush goes out as well for the Stinkers. I mean, you take this trade.
100%, you know. It's really important that Zinth has this Transcendence for this Blizzard now, and ultimately, Nuttier, that is their win con. Nuttier and just the speed closing, just playing for those ults, but how will the Tigers do with this window to engage? And Red Cactus mid-fight will be able to close his ultimate too.
Met also moving over the Tracers to get back. Both ults come out. Recax gets frozen, but Trance comes out to save everyone, just like you predicted.
And Red Cactus just has an ally point, and this should be all she wrote. But they're making it scrappy as much as they can. Osmos just falls, and Red Cactus just keeps pummeling them all game.
And that's the game.
And that is GG's 3-0 Tigers. That was a very nice try from the side of the Stinkers, and that'll be the first match of this week, week 7.
Yeah,
I can't believe it's that far into the season.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? I mean, we're both rookies, but it's. And we're moving to playoffs soon, right?
Very shortly. I'm pretty sure there's like a bowl game after week 8, and then yeah, we go into it.
Well, now it's time for us to pick our MVP.
Yeah, at least for me. I'm sorry, but I think Zenth's gonna end their MVP reign of dominance.
I would have to agree. Yeah, I think it's time to give some love to some other players on the team.
I know. I think for me, throughout that game, Elko and Archar really shined.
Yeah, I would have to agree as well. Those would be my two. Um, if I remember last time we casted, Cal said we gave no love to the supports.
Oh, I think we gotta continue hating supports here.
Really?
I know. I think Elko played an amazing game, both on both roles. Whether it be on the tank or the TPS look. But even then, like Archar throughout the whole series just looked incredible. I think either way, it could go both ways, right?
Yeah, Hardcharge's just ability to survive that dive on Numbani was ridiculous, and even the antis on Oasis came in so clutch for their team.
Yeah, hey, Fire, this is all you. Whatever you decide, baby, alright?
If it's all me, I'm giving it to Hardchar.
Alright, Hardchar is your MVP. Can we get a Drake? Or maybe we gotta move easy.
Do you have Get
Take
that man here. Yeah,
take his
him.
soul.
Screw their VOD review or whatever they're doing.
They're not VOD reviewing.
I've seen them do it a couple times, like after scrim, just go straight into VOD.
There we go.
Oh.
We took him. Well, congrats. You're our first week 7 MVP. How's it feeling, Hardchar?
Well, I mean, it's always a joy to play with this team called the Tigers. I think we still have good comms, and I don't know, man. I feel like the whole team plays really well, and like I'll die sometimes at the beginning of the fight and we'll still win. So that's how you know your team is good.
Always love for the other team, yeah. Well, we're here giving some love to the support players. I mean, we saw you on Oasis and Numbani getting big antis, right? And you were surviving the dive extremely well, especially on Numbani. I think that was the big reason why you guys full held that.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no, that Oasis was amazing.
What, with the Lucio and the Hinton?
No, there's a dive onto you in Sonic with the rush, and then you force out Suzu with your purple. You landed your brig, and even though you two ended up dying, just staying alive for that long just helped your team win that fight, and that was like a pivotal moment in the series, I believe. Just winning that out, just giving you guys so much confidence.
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun. I feel like as a player, I'm better at micro than macro, so it's always fun to just try and dodge all their shots, for sure.
And that high noon play also, you can't forget that.
Oh yeah, no,
that high noon from Elko. I mean, yeah.
When was that? Was that on?
It was on Oasis.
First round Oasis.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the back line. Yeah, that was hilarious. It was fun to see that work out.
All right. That being said, what you're looking to do in your playoffs? You know, is there any, or just I set on that? You know.
Yeah. Is there?
Tigers are qualified no matter what. Just
where do you guys any team that you're like worried about? Maybe anyone who thinks that could stand a chance against you guys?
Yeah, we've been hearing some whispers about the Sayoris, and I know Neptune, you're on that. I don't know if
yes, I am.
Fire on that. Yeah, we scrimmed you and you guys beat us, so I think that'll be a fun rematch.
So there's hope, maybe.
It'll be a fun one, actually. Yeah. I'm excited for it personally. You know.
There's hope maybe to end the streak. So you guys have just been going hard all
Yeah.
season, right?
Well,
It's a shame you
uh,
didn't play in
yeah.
actual season, right?
Hmm.
yeah.
But hey, I
Right.
mean, everyone needs to stay focused on the weeks, close it end, make sure we stay both teams undefeated, and then we can meet in the playoffs, right?
It'll add to the mystery.
Oh, of course.
I mean, that
Uh,
match we've got to have like 4 prods going. Like
Yeah,
that's the match to watch. There's no way. And
nah,
yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the first game you guys have had without a ringer?
yeah, it is.
Neptune said it at the beginning, and I was like, no way. That's their only
yeah,
time without a
Aurora was
ringer.
telling me about how the nickname should be the Magic Tiger Ringers, you know?
Or yeah, the Guangdong Magic Ringers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
magic ringers. You guys always seem to make it work with ringers. Did you notice a difference having the whole team today?
I think honestly our ringers haven't calmed very much. So yeah, I guess I did. But like quality of play, it seemed about the same.
Yeah, you're getting, I mean, for every ringer, you know, it's like same SR per role usually, so.
Right. Yeah,
Different
makes
play
sense.
Styles, yeah. I mean,
Alright.
there's
Yeah.
no questions for me.
Yeah, I think it's time for El Clasico. Alright,
Oh,
so
classic. I did it last
Harchar,
time.
yeah, so Harchar, who would you pick as MVP if it were not yourself?
Ooh. I feel like I'd pick Wrecked Cactus. I feel like he's just always alive. He just somehow finds a way. He just doesn't die.
I think that's very fair. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's he's one of
Yeah.
the. I noticed when I filled for you guys in one of those matches on Ram, like one of your big engage calls were off the slows, right?
Yeah.
And I had never I hadn't really used it like that before, so I've been trying to employ that in my play just from watching Derek play. And
No, yeah.
I think he's a great player too.
Yes.
What an amazing
Yes.
first game, and just a great, amazing showing from the Tigers this week.
Yeah, hopefully we're keep seeing this the next couple weeks, right?
Yeah, hopefully we didn't jinx it. Yeah, that'd be nice.
All right,
Alright,
well, I think that's all from us.
Do you
Harchar,
want to
you're
wrap
free
us
to go.
up? Yeah, we won't keep you anymore.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, thanks for
Alright.
prodding.
Yeah, of course.
yeah, no problem. It was
Take
fun
care,
match.
Harchar.
Yeah, take care,
All right.
Neptune Fire. Bye.
But-
All right, that being said, they didn't say goodbye to Drew. Wow, come on.
Oh,
Just the
oh,
void.
you're invisible in the Discord channel. See you, Drew.
Yeah, he's the
Bye-bye.
void.
Regardless, that was just an amazing first game, first day of the week from the Tigers and the San Antonio Stinkers. Just great showing. Just excited for how these weeks and seasons keep on going on. Right, I'm really excited. For the week 8 where the playoff like contentions are really in line. Right.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, great series, great games, and thank you for everyone watching at home. And that'll be from Fire and Us.